Yeah, I'll kick it off. All right, let's see here. I'm going to play a Swamp and Stitcher Supplier. When it enters a battlefield or dies, I put the top 3 cards of my library into my graveyard. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
Oh, you got the crawler. Is that the crawler, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, great crawler. You can bring that back. Right? Is that one of those?
Yeah, I can cast it from my graveyard as long as I control a zombie.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. All right, draw. I'll play a plains. Then I will pay 1 for hot soup.
Hot Soup, for those that don't know, it's an equipment for 1. Equipped creature can be blocked. Whenever equipped creature is dealt damage, you destroy it. Equip 3. That's funny as heck. That's funny as hell. There. All right. Sorry, YouTube. I'm trying to keep it PG. All right. So untap, upkeep, draw. Put down an island. I'm going to go to combat. Swing at you for 1.
Okay, I'll take 1.
I'm then going to pay 1 swamp to cast Gravecrawler from my graveyard. Because I control a zombie, I can do that. Then I'll say go.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a Branchloft Pathway.
Yep.
Forest. I will pay 2 for Fleecebane Lion.
Okay.
3/3. Go ahead.
All right, so untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to put down an island. You're gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna play a Fleshbag Marauder.
You suck.
When it enters the battlefield, each player sacks a creature. So I'm going to sacrifice.
But
I'm actually gonna sacrifice the Gravecrawler. Is that what I want to do?
I would do the Gravecrawler.
Right?
Yeah, because that's the card you want to keep bringing
I
back.
can keep bringing back. But then the other argument is like I can sack this and I can put 3 more things into my graveyard if I wanted to, and then attack for 2.
Can you bring that back?
This back?
Yeah, that'd be
maybe.
nice.
But
Keep
this is
doing
nice to bring back too, though, because then it forces you to sack. So I'm gonna just sack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sack the creature I played, and then I'm gonna go to combat, and I'll swing in for 3.
3.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, and then 3.
6.
Go ahead.
All right, I see you. Some Petal Grove.
Okay.
We'll cast Kemba Ka Regent. So at the beginning of your upkeep, well, doesn't matter. Create a 2/2 white creature token for each equipment attached to it.
Nice.
I will end turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a Mistreach Village is gonna come in tapped, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna play a Carrion Feeder. And
Not good.
I think, yeah, I'm just gonna stay like that. Go ahead.
All right, draw, upkeep, no trigger for Kempa. Plains. Might as well just do it now. Actually, could I pay 2? Yeah, let's do it. I'll pay 2 for Arcane Signet.
Okay.
Pay 3 to equip it to Kempa. Does that resolve?
It resolves.
All right, so I'll move to combat, or before I move to combat, I'll do Robble's ability, +3/+3.
I think it's at beginning of combat, right?
Is it combat?
Yeah, it's at the beginning of your
Okay,
combat.
never mind. So at combat,
Yep.
I give it +3/+3, so it's a 5/7. I'm gonna swing in.
Can't block it.
Nope.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down to 25.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. And then untap, upkeep, draw. Not quite what we're looking for. What's the right play here? You know what the problem is too? I don't have another swamp. I'm kind of stuck. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to cast my commander. I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing in for 2, 3, 4.
Takes me down to 22.
Yep. And then I'll move to end step. I'm going to sack. Beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice a zombie. If you do, draw a card. So I'm going to sack the Grave Crawler. And then I'm going to create a, I don't have the token for it, but it's a decayed zombie, which means that it can't block, and when it attacks, I have to sacrifice it at the end of combat.
Okay.
And then since I sacked a zombie, I get to draw a card. And then I'll say go.
All right, sounds good. I will untap and then upkeep. Kemba gets the trigger, so I'll create a 2/2 white cat. It's not 2/2. Where's my 2/2? Right here. Draw. Play a forest. Two, three, four, five, six. 5, be left with 1. I will move to combat and swing in for 5/7 again.
Yep. Can't block it.
And then main phase 2. I will pay 3 for Prowling Separpard.
Yep.
Can't be countered, and creature spells you control can't be countered.
Good card.
Go ahead.
All right.
Thanks.
So untap, upkeep, draw. That's not bad, but all right, we'll do this. Tap 2 blue for a Demir Signet. I'm going to tap the Demir Signet for a blue and a black. And I'll put down a Zul, Asher Lich Lord.
Damn.
Lich Lord. So for ward, I can pay 2 to counter like something that targets her. I can tap her. I may cast target zombie creature card from my graveyard this turn. It's kind of irrelevant right now. But I'm going to then cast my Grave Crawler from my graveyard. And that's a 2/2, right? Yeah. I don't have any good attacks right now. I'm going to move to end step, and I'm going to sacrifice the Grave Crawler to Wilhelt's ability. Beginning of your end step, you may sack a zombie. If you do, draw a card. So I will draw a card for the turn.
Create another zombie.
Then create another one.
Damn.
Again, these guys have decayed, so these guys can't block, but they can attack. When they attack, they die, right? The Walking Dead up in here. All right, go.
Right, I will untap, upkeep trigger, Kemba, create another 2/2 white cat.
Yep.
Draw. Yeah, I could have that one card in here. That would be better than this. that one? Damn. Should've just done it last turn. Okay, I will cast my commander for 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to combat, swing in you for 5.
Sounds good.
It's 5/7 again.
Okay. Go to 15.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. Just gonna untap, upkeep, draw.
Damn, we're in a stalemate.
Down a swamp for the turn.
So 3, 3, 2.
You're at 22. Whatever human deals damage. I mean, like, that's, like, this is great, but it's not quite doing it for me. And next turn you can target this with this and make him super big, huh?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Because it'd be, if I double it, be a 10. 10, 14
Yeah, it's starting to get out there.
with trample.
Oh, this is just costing way too much. Or is that the right move? Because how do I get your life total lower is the question here. So I guess I could go tap, tap. So that's 2, that's 3, and I still don't have enough to do what I want to do. Oh boy. Well, I could go tap here. So blue and a black. Black, black. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 3 black. And I'll play a Macaeus, the Unhallowed. So then other non-human creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Undying. When a creature with Undying dies, if it had no +1/+1 counters on it, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So I'm going to sack the Citrus Supplier to the Carrion Feeder. So I can sacrifice it. It's going to hit the graveyard. This is going to get a +1/+1 counter on it. And then when Citrus Supplier dies, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And then she's going to come back because she has Undying. So it didn't have a +1/+1 counter on it, so it's going to come back to the battlefield.
Damn.
With a +1/+1 counter on it.
And I gotta, is that the one I gotta sack something, right?
No, it's a different, it says the one that was just out.
Oh.
And then when she enters, I put the top 3 cards of my graveyard into my library. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3.
That kind of helped. Right?
Yeah, a little bit.
2 zombies.
And then
Zombie.
since she died, I do create another zombie with decay because it says here whenever another zombie you control dies, if it didn't have decay. So there's another decayed zombie. Oh, that's fantastic, I guess.
So that one and then the undying one can't attack this turn.
Yeah. I'm going to... I could sack her to the carrion feeder 2. And then I create another zombie off of Wilhelt. She hits the graveyard, but then she comes back with the +1/+1. Helps out a little bit, I guess. And then I'm just going to go to the end of my turn. I'm going to sack one of these zombies. And I'll draw a card. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Then I'll say go.
Okay, untap. Then upkeep, create another token. Draw. Oh, that would be nice to do that. Actually, can I do that? Which is going to cost 3. I should have enough, but I don't have enough for the... So what should that be? I can probably... Oh. So that'll be 3. All right, let's see if I can do this. So... I'm unequip this, pay the 3 to equip it to the prowling separate part.
So that destroys this then.
Destroys what? Oh yeah, yep.
And then
Oh,
how
no,
many...
because it's not dealt damage.
Can I see it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right. I'm wrong. How many cat tokens do you have?
3. Whoops. Where did this come from? This over here.
Okay.
I have 3 cat tokens.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna swing in with the prowling separate part. It's a 4/3 with a Robble's ability. I'm gonna give them a +3/+3, so
Yep.
they'll go up to 7/6.
Okay.
I will pay the 3 to use a Robble's second ability to give him trample and +X/+X until end of turn, where X is its power. So it gives him another 7 +7/+7. So that would be 14. 14, 13.
Yep. And it's unblockable,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, and it's unblockable too.
Yeah. So I'll go
Brings you down to 1
to
point.
1 point. Brutal.
Yeah, because that's the only way I can get through. I mean, I could attack with everyone else, but
I mean, I got
you got all that.
blocker, yeah.
It wouldn't make any sense. I'll play Yabi Maya, Creator of the Growth, end of turn. Or end of turn, main phase 2. And then I will end turn. Yep.
Okay. Gonna untap. Upkeep, draw. I'm playing an island. I'm going
So
to...
this become a forest then?
Yeah, it counts
Oh, it
as a
does.
forest
Oh,
too.
okay.
I'm going to tap her. It says I can cast a zombie from my graveyard this turn.
The Great Crawler again?
No, I'm gonna tap blue and a black. Another black and a blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, you're right. Let me fix that.
You probably want to do that.
Yeah, so I want to do... Yeah, so I'll cast the Grave Crawler because I control zombies, so I'll cast his ass. if I could get to him. All right, so cast him. And then I will tap her to play Gray Merchant of Asphodel. So I'm going to tap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the one that does the X X.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So
Devotion of Black.
when it enters a battlefield, each opponent loses X, where X is your Devotion of Black, and I gain X. So
it was 10.
it's
Right.
1. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
So I lose 10.
Yeah.
So I'm at 12.
Gain 10. That's brutal. I mean, that's great. I wish there was a way to recast it, you know.
All right, yeah, that would be nice.
Everything is getting +1/+1. Actually, no, hold on. I think...
We don't gain?
No, I think I can do something here. Because the Carrion Feeder, I can sack the Grave Crawler to the Carrion Feeder, right?
Give it a +1/+1.
Give this a +1/+1. But this has Undying, so it doesn't have a +1. This didn't have a +1/+1 when it died.
So it comes
So it comes back with the +1/+1. And then I can sack the Gray Merchant to give this +1/+1. But that happens again where it didn't have the +1/+1, so then
So
it
bring it back.
enters again.
And I lose another 10.
Yeah.
No more. Because you have the Great Crawler now.
No, you lost 10 the first
Oh,
time
it was
too.
10
So it's
the first time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
So
So I
I'm
gain
at
10.
2, you're at 10.
And
I
if
have 21.
technically I would create 2 more zombies because of this
Because of
guy.
that one, yep. Decayed zombies.
Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. You had the win, but I wasn't gonna tell you because
How?
these guys. I need to get the right tokens. These guys can't block, and this guy can't block. So you would have had enough creatures because you had 3, 4, 5. You would have enough creatures for one creature to get through. Because I would have been able to have blocked with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I have the risk of losing a Robble. If I lose a Robble, then I can't do what I'm doing.
But you had me down to 1 life. So like,
Oh, I see.
one of these
So
two
you
twos would have gone through. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But I mean, it's magic. No, but I need to get the right tokens because the tokens say like that they can't block, and technically like
well,
Grave Crawler can't block.
We're mentioning that
Yeah.
throughout the game, so that's whatever.
So you're at 2.
Yeah.
How many blockers do you have?
Damn,
5.
Yeah.
So I can attack here. So attack with that. Attack with that. Attack with that, and that.
Yeah, it should be more than enough to kill me.
Yeah.
And then guess what I had in my hand? Teferi's Protection. I play that so wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, dang, I'm surprised he didn't just like commit to attacking with everything because
No, because I feel like it would have.
you'd have straight up won.
But yeah, I would have won because it
Yeah.
would have kept you to. It would have
Yeah.
got you down to 1.
But I mean, that's how it is, baby. It's Magic the Gathering. 0 sum.
No, I didn't
game.
even think about that.
Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't help that these don't say that. I need to order some of the right tokens for it, but
No, but I just felt like you had enough. You had enough creatures to
to block,
still block.
I only had 4 that could block because this guy can't block either.
And
Then this guy, these guys weren't even in play.
5, 6. Yeah, you're right. It
Yeah.
could have gone through. Damn, whatever.
It's all G.
It's all good.
But I didn't realize that I could get that. I could get that Gray Merchant out twice because of this guy.
Yeah, because of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Undying.
Dies,
That
comes
helped.
back. Yeah.
What I could have done too is play my companion and boost up the creatures.
You got your open hand.
Yeah.
You want to roll for it?
Damn.
Dang, that's brutal. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I'm gonna have to run it. All right.
So I do not draw, but I will play a forest. Go ahead.
I'll draw a card for my turn. I'm gonna put down a. Yeah, why not? Put down a polluted delta. I'm gonna crack it. And I think I have a watery grave in here. At least I think I do. I thought I did. Let me take a look. Dang, son. Okay, it's at the very top. I'm gonna just put down a watery grave tab, and I'll say go.
Okay. Untap, draw. Planes. I'll cast Swift Foot Boots.
Yep.
Retro. Go ahead.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna put down a command tower, and I will say go.
I will untap, draw. Play a overgrown farmland.
Yep.
I'll pay 3 for Herald's Horn.
Sure.
Now we'll declare cat creature. The creature type would be cats.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's this land? I've never seen that before, have I? I haven't seen this art. Tapped unless you control 2 more. Yeah. Okay, cool. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
So untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna put down a swamp. Tap 3 to put down a Death Baron. I'll say go. So skeletons I control and other zombies I control get +1/+1 and have death touch.
Nice. I
But
remember
that's
that card.
Other zombies. So
I will draw, play land or of plains.
did you do the
Oh no, I did not.
Herald's Horn trigger?
So I did get a Dorn's Pouncer.
So that goes. Yep, that goes to your hand. Then you
Then
draw.
I draw.
Yep.
Then I'll play a plains. Let's go. Yeah, let's get aggressive here. It's at the start of the turn. Let's do it. Plains, Dorn's Pouncer.
Yep.
Let's give it haste. Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Let's cast Infiltration Lens.
Okay.
Whenever a equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Then I'm going to equip it.
So that's when it becomes blocked.
Yeah.
All right.
Then I'm going to swing. So I'm with Arabo's ability, +3/+3.
Yep.
Gives it a 4/4. It's a 4/4 with double strike.
Okay. 4/4 double strike. It doesn't have trample though, right?
No trample.
All right. So I'm gonna block it.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Sure.
So you decided to block,
Yeah.
and that will end my turn.
Okay. So I will untap, keep draw. Oops, draw just 1. Let's put down a Shipwreck Marsh. I am going to. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Yeah, I don't want to get hit for 8 either. That doesn't sound great. Top for 4. So I'll just play my commander. And that'll do it.
Right, I will untap. Untap. Herald's horn, look at the top. It's not a cat, so put it to my hand. I will play what I drew, which is a land.
Yep.
Does that have flying? No.
Nope. It's just a 3/3 on the ground.
Do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. So I'll pay 2 for Sky Hunter Skirmish.
Okay.
Does that resolve?
Yep.
Pay 1, give it haste. Yeah, I kind of want to get through you. So I must move to combat. For Robble, I'll +3/+3, making him a 4.
Okay.
So I swing in with flying and double strike.
So get hit for 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got no way to block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That will end my turn.
21. All right. So untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a land for turn. I'm going to what do I want to do here? I'm gonna do a diagraph captain, I think. Yeah, diagraph captain. So whenever another zombie you control dies, target opponent loses a life. I'm going to reanimate the Death Baron. So I'm going to put this creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. I'm going to lose 3 life. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to... It's out of order. Put down a Skull Clamp. So this guy right now has... He's a 5/5 with Death Touch.
Damn.
So I'm going to swing in for 5. Yeah, I'm going to move the combat, swing in for 5.
5, eh?
Yep.
That's a lot. Fuck. I will take the 5.
Okay.
So I'm at 25.
And then I am going to pass. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. All right, look at the top.
Yep.
It's a cat, so reveal it
Goes in your hand.
and then draw. I think it's game. Yeah. We'll play it out. Damn, but that's how much it's gonna. Oh no, I don't need to. Okay, cool. So I'll pay 3. Yeah, I would definitely need to do that. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna cast for 3, Maul of the Sky Claves.
Okay.
So when Maul of the Sky Claves enters, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and it has flying and first strike.
Nice.
So I'll do that to the Dorn Pouncer.
So guy's getting +2/+2.
Yeah, so he's a 3/3. Yes, thanks. And yeah, might as well. I'm gonna cast this Feline Sovereign
Okay.
for 2. And then it says whenever one or more cats you control deal combat damage to a player, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have protection from dogs, which is irrelevant.
It's the +1/+1.
The +1 is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move to combat. For Robble, I'll bump up the Sky Hunter
Okay.
to a 4/4. And then I will swing with the Sky Hunter, flying in double strike, 4/4. And then I'll swing 3/3, flying with double strike and first strike.
So 8/6.
Actually, it's actually more. So this is
He's getting +3, right?
yeah. So it's a 4/4 plus this is 5, so it's 10.
It's hitting for 10.
And then this is, it gives it a +3/+3, so that's 3/3 plus that is 4, so that's 8.
8. So it's hitting exactly for 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. It's nothing. And I believe in 1v1, the person that goes first does not draw a card.
Yes.
So we'll set that there. And then we can roll for it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's nice. 7. You want to take the play? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll take play, but I don't. I'm gonna reshuffle.
All right.
So we draw 6, right? Or we draw the 7 and do
Yeah,
a London mulligan, or what?
I just say just draw another
Draw the
7.
7.
I didn't draw into any lands either.
Yeah.
I'll just shuffle this puppy up again.
Yeah, I'll keep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like this is going nowhere fast, but yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
All right.
All right, so I'll start us off. I do not draw,
Yep.
but I will play a forest, and then I will end my turn.
Okay. So on tap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to draw my card for the turn, and I will play a Frontier Bivak, however it's pronounced, tapped, and then I'll shift the turn.
I will draw. I'll play a forest, tap it for 2 for Swiftfoot Boots.
Yep.
Equipped creature gets has hexproof and haste. Go ahead.
All right. So untap, upkeep, draw. Drawing into a lot of good stuff here. I'm going to play a Haven of the Spirit Dragon. I can tap it for a colorless, or I can add 1 mana of any color to spend only on dragon creature spells. Pass it back to you.
All right, so I will untap, draw. I will play a forest. I will cast one of my commanders.
Okay. What does she do?
So this commander, you can add a forest when this mana is spent to cast a spell with cumulative mana cost 6 or greater. Draw a card.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So it taps for mana, regardless if it's a creature of 6 or less.
Oh, nice.
But
Okay,
if it's 6 or more, I draw a card.
So it incentivizes you to play like big creatures.
Pretty much.
It's pretty sick. All right.
And then I will end my turn.
All right, pass back to me. I don't got anything going on. I am going to play a Yavimai Coast, and I will ship the turn back to you.
All right. We'll untap, draw. I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to harmonize. I'm going to draw 3 cards. I'll play a forest. 6, 7. 7 cards in hand. End my turn.
Okay. So I will draw a card for the turn. I'm going to put down a forest, and I'm going to play. We'll do red, colorless, and a green. I'll play a territorial Hellkites. So it has flying and haste. Beginning of combat on my turn, I choose an opponent at random that this creature didn't attack during your last combat. This creature attacks that player this combat if able. If you can't choose an opponent this way, you tap this creature. So I think he's going to end up... I think he just ends up attacking once and then remains tapped, which is kind of goofy.
So, okay, yeah, because it has haste.
Yeah, so I'll go to combat.
Okay.
Swing at you for 6. Yeah, because at the beginning of combat, you're choose an opponent at random that this creature didn't attack during your last combat. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So I think this card is definitely better in multiplayer Commander than 1v1. Yeah.
Why? Because of the...
Because the second part says that at your combat step, you choose an opponent at random who this creature didn't attack the last turn. But in this case, since I attacked you last turn, it can't attack on my next turn. I have to wait until the next turn.
Yup.
Yeah. It does still untap, it just can't attack, so.
Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good cast. I'm gonna just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tap 5 for Vivian Reed.
Okay.
Comes in with 5 loyalty. Well, -3 and destroy that.
What does it say?
Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying.
Okay.
Move this over here. Well, end my turn.
Okay. So I will untap, upkeep, draw. I think I'm going to play a Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon.
It's a land.
Yeah. It says I can add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a dragon spell or an omen spell. And then I'm going to tap for 5 to play a Storm Shriek Feral. Or cast a Storm Shriek Feral. It's got flying and haste.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing 3 at the Vivian.
Side.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Could do that. Waste.
Anything exciting going on over there?
Sort of.
I'm gonna call the judge over for slow play. I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna probably just cast this. It's a Spider of Reach and Trample.
Nice.
So 4/3. Yeah, then I end my turn. I'm not hitting any lands.
Oh, really?
Getting screwed, yeah.
I'm gonna play an island. I'm going to tap the Maelstrom for a red. Tap the Haven of the Spirit Dragon for a red. So 2 red, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to cast a Hellkite Cursor. So the creature that it's a 6/5 dragon with flying. When this creature enters, I may put a commander that I own from the command zone onto the battlefield.
Damn.
It gains haste and then return it to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. So I am going to get my commander into play, which now has haste. And then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing 3/3 flying and 7/7. This has flying and trample. And whenever... Actually, hang on 1 second. Before combat, I missed the trigger here. So whenever Urani enters or attacks, I look at the top 8 cards in my library. So this is upon entering off the Hellkite. So I'm going to look at the top 8, and then I can put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield and put the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's a whiff. Okay, I didn't hit any dragons off that. That's funny. And then I'll move to combat because he has haste off of the Hellkite.
Swinging for 10.
Yep, and then this goes off again. So before damage, I'm going to look at the top 8 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what does it say? And then you can just put a dragon onto the battlefield. I'm going to put down a Parafet Thrasher. Then put in a random order, whatever. Okay. So then this guy, it says whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to an opponent, I choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. So depends on what you're going to block or what you're going to do.
I'll block your commander.
Block the commander?
Yeah.
So he does have trample.
So does this.
That has reach. That's the reason that it can block it. So I'll deal 7 to your 3. You'll take 4, and then you'll take 7 damage total.
12?
No, 7.
Oh, 7 total.
Yeah, 7 total because 7. You're absorbing 3, so 4 is coming through 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this guy has some triggers. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to an opponent, I choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Destroy target artifact. This creature deals 4 damage to each other opponent, or exile the top card of my library. I'm going to play it next turn to each other opponent. I'm going to destroy the Swiftfoot Boots. And I think that only happens once because it hasn't been chosen this turn, because it's whenever one or more dragons. So it's not like whenever a dragon. So, and then end of my turn, I have to return this to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step, which is happening now. So this guy gets a counter on him. And then go ahead.
Okay. God, no land, dude. Think I'm gonna fold. I got nothing. Wow, what the hell? This would be dumb if I do that. Yeah, I can't do anything. It's game. I fold.
Okay.